It feels good to be back in my apartment. We're about to get back into the flight reactions video. Go ahead and thumbs up button.
Stand up! August is here, my 30s is near. We got Crime Reacts back at it again. Parents discover the daughter is a mass killer. Doctor insanity. Stop doing that crime out there because it's going to eventually catch up to you. Do right, and right will return by.
What did they tell you? Nothing. Okay, she was life flighted here. Yeah.
This is Natalie and John Shirilla, the parents of Mackenzie Shirilla. Just hours earlier, they were informed their daughter was involved in a devastating car accident and that she was transported by helicopter to the nearest hospital. However, what they're about to hear from this officer would change the course of their and Mackenzie's life forever.
Oh, shit.
Okay. No. You want to sit down? Oh, my God. Wait, say this. Progress now, Alameda, car into a building. Two are deceased in the vehicle. Daughter's driving. Who died?
Mackenzie's boyfriend, Dom Russo, as well as their friend Davion, were pronounced dead after the crash, making Mackenzie the suspect of a potential double murder.
What?
However, police had their doubts. Most assumed that this was simply the result of an innocent mistake on Mackenzie's behalf. But as the investigation would progress, dark and disturbing secrets would reveal this was clearly much more than just an accident.
Dom, if you do not open, you think I'm joking.
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean. You're gonna come open this door right now, or there's gonna be a serious problem.
What?
Woo! That toxicity, man.
So she...
Y'all in a toxic relationship? Ladies and gentlemen, get out, please. Nigga, I got flashbacks for real, no bullshit.
Mackenzie Shirilla, her 20-year-old boyfriend Dominic, and their friend Davion are on their way to a high school party. With Mackenzie's 18th birthday in just 2 days, the group has decided to go out and celebrate. But what seems like a normal night out will in a few hours turn into one of Ohio's most disturbing mysteries.
Only in Ohio.
At around 2 a.m., Mackenzie and Dominic are seen smoking at the party. And at one point, Mackenzie reportedly offers the host of the party psychedelic mushrooms. This was unlike Mackenzie, as her friends had never seen her use a substance before, let alone pass them around. At 3:30 a.m., the group leaves the party and drives to another friend's place across town. There, they hang out for a little over an hour watching South Park. By 5 a.m., Mackenzie decided it was time to go home.
I was gonna say something right now, bro. It's actually genuinely crazy that there's actually parents. Bro, my parents would never let me, especially under 18 years old, stay out to 5 a.m. Did y'all parents let y'all do that shit?
My mom really didn't care.
Cause, bro, this is kind of crazy.
So this is a school night.
Strangely, she asked to drive instead of
bro, let me say I'm coming home at 5 a.m. I wouldn't even be sitting here with y'all right now, bro.
Yeah, she didn't care. This is school night. My mom
This was unusual, but Dominic agreed. Additionally, when Davion asked for a ride, Mackenzie refused to let him in the car. After an argument, Dominic convinced her to take Davion home. All three of them would get in the car, sealing their own fate. At the intersection between Pearl and Progress Drive, CCTV spots the car making a turn off course from Davion's house. Instead of driving along Pearl Drive, the car turns onto Progress Drive, a road that ends abruptly with a brick wall.
What?
CCTV would spot the car rapidly start accelerating, going from a calm 30 to over 90 miles per hour.
Damn.
In the very last seconds, an intense turn would take place, leading the car to narrowly avoid slamming into a tree. But it would be too late, and the car would speed into the brick wall.
Ooh.
The crashed car would remain undiscovered for 45 minutes, until 6:15 a.m. when a passerby on a motorcycle would discover the destroyed vehicle. About 10 minutes later, law enforcement would arrive, and through their body cams, we can witness the horrific discovery they would make.
What's that? Okay, this is it. That long to find it? Oh, because it was like off in the cut.
No one's breathing. Bust the window up. Alright.
Oh my God.
So they're busting the window out.
took their ride.
Hey! This is bad, guys. She's alive. We gotta get her out here. Alright. Jump in her locker. Let me see your knife. Let's cut this thing out.
Can we see her?
I don't feel anything. I don't feel a pulse. She's breathing. It's our stomach. Her stomach's cool. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We got 2 that are gone. Yeah.
Damn.
Okay. I know. Jesus Christ. That's the worst I've ever seen. How old is Dominic Caruso? 17? 19? Rest in peace, buddy.
Damn.
Inside the car, officers quickly confirmed 2 victims as deceased. 20-year-old Dominic in the front passenger seat and 19-year-old Davion in the back. But one person has survived. The driver, Mackenzie Sharilla. As medics and firefighters rush to tend to the victims, investigators begin trying to understand how such a devastating crash could have happened. That's when they start uncovering alarming details.
It looks like they even went off the road up there.
They did.
But I mean, if you're hitting a building that hard, I just can't believe all the people that work up here that are up here all night long. No one heard.
They're in factory type settings.
Yeah, well.
And it's dark.
That's insane though. Once they get her out, I'll go over to this building because I think there's a camera on the front of that building. I don't know if it's working, but I can always ask.
As authorities work to save Mackenzie, the man who initially called 911 to report the incident arrives on the scene to give his side of the story.
Appreciate you giving us a call.
Yeah. Someone in it, obviously.
Yeah. So
That's a bummer. I didn't want to get stuck, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
right. No, I appreciate you giving us a call. Absolutely appreciate it.
They fucking were hitting it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, because I saw that front end.
They definitely hit it hard.
Fucking destroyed.
Right.
All right. Well, what a way to start your Sunday. I guess better than theirs, huh?
Right. I appreciate the call, sir. Thank you.
Officers would file the crash as an accident, stating that the driver appeared to have attempted to steer off course but was unable to regain control. Mackenzie was diagnosed with a condition known as POTS, which can cause dizziness and fainting, something officers believed may have contributed to the crash. The presumption was that a combination of Mackenzie's medical condition and drug use had likely led to the tragic crash. However, one detail worried officers. There were no signs of braking anywhere, and officers would soon begin to discover why.
I've personally been told that she did a voodoo on him.
She was scared that she was going to make him crash the day before the actual crash.
So I feel like that's what she was trying to do, was press the car to the wall.
As police continue
Y'all
gathering
gotta watch
evidence
who y'all get in a relationship with, man.
from the crash site, one officer heads to the hospital to speak with Mackenzie's parents. At this point, all they know is that their daughter was in a serious accident.
Oh, God, help me. Dave, what'd they tell you?
She just
Okay, she was life flighted here.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that.
Okay. No. You want to sit down?
Oh, my God.
Wait till you say this. There's a progress now. Meet a car into a building. 2 are deceased in the vehicle. Daughter's driving.
Who died?
I don't know whether, but there's one that we don't know. His name's Jacob. Does anyone know a Jacob?
Dom?
No, stop. Let him talk.
Guys, I know, we've been dealing with this. Your daughter's okay. She's talking to us. I talked to her, okay? Your daughter's alive, okay? Your daughter's alive. She was driving with me, okay?
Who's that? Jacob and who?
I think, what's the name you said?
Dom.
Might be.
Oh, my God.
Stop.
What's his relation to you? Okay, yeah, then Dom was in the car.
Stop. Are you kidding?
It's right, it's an ongoing investigation. Speed is definitely a factor. So are drugs.
Dom is dead? Dom is dead? Is that what you're saying to me? Look at me. Is Dom dead?
There's no way for me to say anything right now, man. This is a serious situation.
Dom with curly. It's the same Dom. Maybe it's a different Dom. It could be a different Dom. Might be a different Dom.
What's that?
She knows about their third.
No, I don't. So we're gonna keep that way for. Okay, she's getting worked on now. Okay. Full transparency here. There's drugs in the car. She had a bag of mushrooms on her and a scale. Full transparency, guys. I'm sorry, I'm ripping the Band-Aid off. Okay? Drugs in the car.
Oh no.
Awake, but not awake, so she was like not.
In and out of consciousness. Can be fully extracted from the vehicle. IFD.
Wow.
I know she has a severe leg
she's
injury.
messed up.
Like I said, she was speaking, and she had her seatbelt on.
Mackenzie was the only one in the car wearing a seatbelt, which was why she was the sole survivor. If her intention had been suicide, it's unlikely she would have taken that precaution. This detail would later become important to the investigation.
Yeah, that would probably saved her life. 100% saved her life.
She had a seatbelt on.
I don't believe the others did.
Mackenzie's parents would take the news relatively well, relieved their daughter had survived. But officers now faced a much harder task, telling Dominic's parents.
Oh no.
Remember, at this point, they didn't even know their son had been in an accident, let alone that he had passed away.
Oh no. Oh, this is so sad. Oh,
Anonymous gift there, thank you.
Hey, can I talk to you real quick? Yeah. There was an incident that we believe Dominic may be involved.
What?
Both Davion and Dominic are deceased.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Christine,
Sit down. Just sit down.
Oh, my God.
Try to take a seat.
Damn, man.
So,
You know what time you're dropping that?
no, we don't. Right now, what we do know 100% is somebody called it in, somebody passing by at around 6:15, 6:30.
Oh, good. What, the car was just smashed somewhere?
Yeah, so what it appears that happened is they were going westbound on Progress from Pearl Road. They went...
Right here in Strongsville?
Yeah, in Strongsville. That business that's right at the... on
That girl
Alameda, right
Shells.
where Progress ends. That's...
Happy
ends
belated
right there.
birthday. She just turned
They hit
32.
that building.
FTC sister in the chat.
They hit the sign out front and then they hit the building.
Did they fall asleep at the wheel or something?
Don't know.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
So 2 kids are dead, my son's dead, another kid's dead, and the girl's in the hospital?
She's in surgery right now.
Oh my God, huh, Chris?
Chunky, what up?
A number or a friend or anybody that you might want us to call on your behalf? No. This is a fucking nightmare. Hey, somebody called in at 6:30 in the morning?
Between 6:15
6:15, 6:30, yeah.
Came upon it, passing it by.
Yeah.
Brax, what up?
Oh my gosh.
Damn. This is so sad, dude.
This is fucking horrible.
Sucks, man.
Oh,
Gotta
that's
tell the
sad.
parents this,
It
man.
was in her car?
It was in Mackenzie's car, yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Is she naked or you guys don't know?
We right now we don't know. She's in
Team
surgery.
Braun, alternate,
wow.
with the gifted.
What a fucking nightmare.
3 weeks would pass, time that Mackenzie would spend in the hospital recovering. Her
That's
condition
crazy.
would improve significantly.
Knowing what I'm gonna assume, because what the intro was talking about in the video and stuff, that she knows that she was responsible and she had the intentions to do that, from what I'm guessing.
Whoa.
Bro, imagine, bro, sitting there for 3 weeks knowing that you did all of that, bro, and then you have all these parents wondering, like...
Eventually allowing her to leave and return to her normal life.
Let's see how they
The community
investigate
mourned
this.
the tragic loss of Dominic and Davion and expressed sympathy for Mackenzie, who had just gone through the trauma of losing both her boyfriend and a close friend. But soon, strange things about Mackenzie would start to surface. In the weeks that followed, it seems Mackenzie thought everyone concluded the crash as a tragic accident and nothing further. Mackenzie would never attend Dominic or Davion's funerals. On social media, she would brag about her drug use, claiming she could, quote, do more drugs than anyone and still live.
Wow.
And then, on October 31st, 2022, Mackenzie would go to her first party since the crash, and her costume
Bro, you have the nerve to go to a...
Wow.
would be a detailed corpse with fake blood smeared across her mouth. Mackenzie's parents even went public to defend her outfit, saying she, quote, deserved to
Bro, it starts with the parents always, man.
Right.
have some fun after the accident. There also appeared to be a mysterious source of income.
So
Mackenzie
cringe.
was spending thousands of undocumented dollars on designer clothing, and she wasn't hiding it either, openly bragging about it online. But lucky for Mackenzie, this strange behavior still wasn't enough for police to launch a full investigation. However, that would all change when Dominic's family came to the police with a video taken from Dominic's phone. A clip recorded just 10 days before the crash. One that would change everything. But before we get to that, I want to tell you about the best earbuds I've ever used. If you're like me, now, let's get back to what the investigators uncovered. At this point, officers already had a growing list of suspicions about Mackenzie, but it would be one video submitted by Dominic's parents and filmed by Dominic himself just 10 days before the crash that would turn the entire case on its head.
Dom, you do not open, like, you think I'm joking. You think I'm joking. You think I'm joking. Like, I'm dead ass. You're gonna come open this door right now, or there's gonna be a serious problem.
This was a short snippet from a 15-minute video where Mackenzie clearly and continuously threatens Dominic. But this wasn't all. Dominic's family would show even more disturbing material, including text messages confirming she had threatened to kill Dominic.
Got her.
This was enough for officers to reopen the case, now investigating it as a planned double homicide.
At this point, this is a homicide investigation, and so we are trying to show that she intentionally drove the car into the wall.
Shortly after the investigation began, police would begin interviewing several of Mackenzie Sharilla's friends, family members, and individuals from the community. This would prove to be very insightful. Officers would first bring Tyler, Mackenzie's former boyfriend, in. Unfortunately, his accounts would only serve to deepen their concerns.
You understand, you're not under arrest.
Yeah.
You walk out anytime you want. We have approximately 10 questions that we wanted to ask you.
Cole, what's up,
How
Kelby?
old were you guys?
Cold part about this ex, that's the Mackenzie's ex, he probably know that bitch is crazy. He probably know that, like, yeah, this is everything that she seems like she would do. And he's probably like, when he was out the relationship, he was just like, oh, I probably feel bad for, like, anybody that gets a relationship with her not knowing how crazy she is, man.
In a relationship, you and her.
Well, we were all friends in a friend group at first. I ended up dating her for a little bit, like probably over the summer. I was only dating her for probably like a month and a half or like 2 months, and then me and Dom,
yes sir,
she was cheating on us basically, but it wasn't like anything official, so it wasn't no hard feelings like with whatever happened. I just kind of was like, after me and Dom found out about that, we had no problems with each other or nothing, but they were on and off, and I kept on talking to her still while they were on and off, because we were all still in the friend group and stuff. So, and then we kind of just like stopped being intimate, you know what I'm saying? We were just friends.
So, describe the relationship. Who was she like as your girlfriend?
Like, I don't really have much with her relationship wise because we didn't date that long, but like friend wise, like she was crazy. Like,
she like mentally just not all there? I mean,
yeah, I don't think she's just mentally all there. Like, I personally feel like she was trying to kill herself in that crash, and she failed on doing so.
Why did Dom put up with this? Do you know?
I've personally been told that she did voodoo on him. She has told people that she's put a spell on him so that he couldn't break up with her, that she had like grabbed a piece of his hair, and that she had a doll in her room for Dom, and that she had literally put a spell on him. But she
Lord.
Yo, y'all gotta watch the females y'all dating, bro.
Right. That's that part.
Cold part about it is Dom could have, unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, like, left as soon as possible. Bro, if any girl take out something and they talking about, I'm putting a curse on you, I got a doll with me and stuff, and just, they start talking about, like spirits and things like, bro, just go ahead and run, bro. They're not mentally right up all the way in their head, man.
Tell everyone. And, like, she truly believed in that kind of stuff. And she also uses the pendulum, I know, too, to try to get answers. She tries to use it now to talk to Dom.
Do you think Mackenzie has it in her to drive a car into a wall? I mean, if you guys speculate that she did it on purpose, do you think she has it in her?
I feel like if she thinks that she can just drive the car into the wall and not feel nothing, you know, like, I feel like the only reason she survived is because of how small she is. Like, I feel like she got insanely lucky, but at the same time, not lucky to have survived that. Because
looking for a professional photographer for your next big event? Need video of your special day? Then look no further. For $100 an hour, have a professional photographer or videographer shoot your wedding, birthday party, quinceañera, bar mitzvah or bat mitzvah, anniversary party, or whatever your special occasion may be. Highlight your event with professional, crisp photos and video. Check out Charles Arness Photography on Instagram, as well as book us for your next event. Must live in the Southern California area.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
How many brothers you got?
I got 2.
Oh shit! Are they older brothers?
Thankfully, they're not.
Oh.
I don't think I would be introducing him to him right
Yeah,
now.
'cause they probably jump them.
Yeah.
So these are your younger brothers. How old are they?
25 and 16.
Okay, they still could jump them. Give them a nice little workover.
One of them is like 6'3", so
oh
he's pretty
shit!
strong, so.
Hey man, you dating my sister, fool?
Sound check, fool.
Hey, let me take you outside and talk to you for a second, man.
Nah, but he's like a big teddy bear.
your brother is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
He's like a little teddy bear, like.
Yeah. Wow, that's gonna be good. So you meeting the brothers tonight? So he's met your other family or just?
He has not met anybody yet.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So it's the night he supposed. Oh wow, so y'all knew.
We knew. I mean, she met my family, but.
And now you finna meet her family.
This is it. Yep. Tables turn.
Yeah.
Is your dad gonna be there? Or?
No.
Okay. Your mom? You gotta. Okay. So it's just your brothers?
Just my brother.
Okay.
I feel like it's a setup, huh?
Why you say it like that? Like
Set up,
Why you say it? No. Why you say it like that? Like he ain't meet my people.
Nah,
right?
you gotta meet my mom sober, cause.
Oh, he's not. Oh, cause
something else.
yeah, you could. Yeah, he's a little bit buzzed right now. Okay, I can tell.
Yeah. You gotta meet my mom.
That makes you right. That makes sense. I'm sorry. You're right. You can. See, yeah. You're right. Yeah. That makes sense.
You gotta be grounded with her.
Yeah. Your brothers, cause they young. They know how it is. Yeah.
My brothers are probably drunk right now, so they won't.
See,
care.
so they don't. So both. So right. So it'll be a trio.
Where I come from, I feel like if they're drunk right now, it's a whole ass red flag, bro.
Right.
You know what?
You right, Claudia. You wait till you get a cup of coffee in them and get them cleaned up for you introduce them to mom, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, not with her.
What's your nationality, if you don't mind me asking?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm Mexican.
Mexican. See, Mexican mamas, hell yeah, they're like black mamas. You gotta come correct, because it's the same thing. We hold our moms like, you know what I'm saying? Mama is like, you know what I'm saying? Moms in both cultures are like the, top of the food train. That's why, men, black men, especially men in general, I won't let nobody meet my mom unless I'm really serious about her. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
I had told a homegirl she been dating this dude and she hasn't met his mom and they've been dating for like a year. I was like, he's not really, if he's serious about you, you would meet his mom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't take this anything to meet my mama. If it was just somebody I was just dating and not really serious about, or like my sisters and shit like that.
How many sisters you got?
Just one. I got 2 brothers. Yeah, 2 brothers and 1 sister. Yeah.
I feel like you got some middle child syndrome.
Oh no, I'm the youngest.
Oh,
yeah, my sister's
you're
middle.
Spoiled.
Oh, that's my sister because she's the only girl.
That's true.
Yeah, she's the only girl. Like she got a brand new car and she, was able to drive. I got a bucket. My dad got me a bucket.
Okay, but you're gonna come down and like introduce yourself with them too, right? No.
Oh, it's my me. The Uber. Hey, I'm the Uber driver guy. Who's this guy?
I just met him.
Yeah.
Uber driver.
They invite me over.
I'm here for moral support.
Is that right?
I'm here for moral support for Hugo.
Right. Oh, boy. They told me to come in just to, see how everything goes, just in case y'all jump them.
Back up.
Right.
We all on the same page then.
Right. As long as they don't size you up. If they start sizing you up, you already know what time it is.
It's right here.
Left, yeah.
Welcome to No Face City.
Your boy Charles on Ezra. Listen, we're about to play this excerpt from DJ Akademiks talking about KEEFE D facing charges for Tupac's deletion. As y'all know, KEEFE D was, I guess, I don't know whether he was arrested or what. They said that he's pretty much going to be arrested for the Tupac murder. So let's go ahead and play Akademiks' take on it. I'm going to come back with my reaction. Hit the thumbs up button, guys.
Now, a guy who, I was shocked when this guy would literally, give play-by-play of how he killed Pac. I thought he was lying. I was like, this guy gotta be lying. Listen to this.
And Baby Lane and Freaky were in the back seat.
We was just all in the car together. Just say that.
This was the white.
He's describing to Vlad how he killed Tupac. This was 4 years ago, and I'm thinking, this gotta be cap. Now, he didn't fire the bullets. By the way, he's the uncle of Orlando Anderson, the guy who Pac stomped out in Vegas. I don't know if you've ever seen the video. Tupac Orlando Anderson. Basically, after the Tyson fight, Pac was really feeling himself, and sees a op in the motherfucking, lobby at the MGM. He rushes down on him, and you're gonna see him. Yeah, this is security footage. This is Pac and his people rushing in, and they basically start giving the motherfucker the beats. Can we find better footage? So they beat down a California Crip. The guy Orlando Anderson was a Crip. Let me see if I can find. Well, they hear that, oh shit, there's a motherfucker here that they don't like. Tupac is feeling invincible. Anyway, the common thought is that guy who's a Crip and supposedly a killer in his hood, basically just gets completely embarrassed and offended.
I'm out here in LA and I've heard stories about Leonard Anderson. You know, some may be true, some may be fake, but I've heard stories.
That Tupac would try to jump him and says a fucking rapper trying to jump me and I'm like a real gangster. He later kills Tupac. But when he goes to kill Tupac, he's in a car with this guy. Now, this guy's been doing interviews basically telling us exactly what happened. And I was like, this got to be cap. But listen to this.
White Cadillac.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are driving around.
By the way, we got to thank Vlad for this whole thing to be solved.
And then
that's not.
You hear these girls say, Tupac, Tupac.
No, we coming up, what's the name? What's that, Flamingo? Yeah, I think that's Flamingo. We was coming up Flamingo and got to the light. We was going to go drink and smoke some weed, and he happened to be hanging out the window. He was hanging out the window like he was in a parade.
Tupac?
Yeah, he was.
So what happens next?
And we just came, and shit. I ain't gonna go into the details like that, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, you got it in a book. You done played it, everything else, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, in the book, you said that as you're driving up towards the BMW, with Suge driving and Tupac in the passenger seat, and you said that Tupac pulled out a gun.
It looked like he was reaching, yeah. Yeah, it did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you actually see a gun?
No, shit. Once he got the reaching, I got the ducking.
So someone from your car
That's what happened.
started shooting
dumping
at Tupac and Suge.
Lane starts blasting. You say Suge looks over, he sees you. He looks right at you?
Yeah, he looks at me.
Okay. When he looks over at you...
So basically, Vlad just flashed back to a police confession where this guy literally told what happened and basically confessed that they killed Pac.
And then, you know, Tupac's busy getting shot. Evidently, the story is Tupac's trying to either get out
In
of
the back seat or something.
Yeah, what do you see happening inside of their car?
I seen a bullet going Suge's head. I thought he was dead.
So Orlando shot across Dre?
He leaned over on the window. We rolled down the window, popped.
Who was it?
They would drove on my side. I would have popped them. You know what I'm saying? But they was on the other side.
Right.
I'm not going to go into details on that one. Keep your streets on me.
So he already told the cops the truth. He's been doing mad interviews saying the truth. He also wrote a book saying the truth. But now, Vlad is trying to get him really jammed up. He's like, nah, I'm going to keep it streets.
I ain't going to go into details.
Vlad's still going to get it out of there. Watch.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and read from the book.
Look, Vlad's slick. Now I'm just reading from the book.
So
let him buy the book then.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to read this passage. The shit was on. Tupac made an erratic move and began to reach down beneath his seat. It was the first and only time
Black gonna get his money for these views
in my life that I could relate to the police command. Keep your hands where I could see them. Instead, Pac pulled out a strap, and that's when the fireworks started. One of my guys from the back seat grabbed the Glock and started busting back. The first shot skinned Suge in the head, and I thought that motherfucker was dead. I had heard some stories, supposedly that Suge used Tupac as a shield when the bullets started flying, but that's some bullshit. Suge was already wounded, and he was the one that got touched. As the rounds continued flying, I ducked down so I wouldn't get hit.
Basically, yeah.
White Cadillac, arm came out the back seat and started letting off.
What went through your head when you saw it?
Yo, Vlad has solved this whole crime. Vlad has interviewed everybody around the situation. He interviewed the nigga in the car with the guy who did the shooting. These are the guys who were behind Tupac's car.
They shoot my nigga.
So, the bullets started flying. Tupac and Suge's car get all shot up. Was there, and I'd heard different versions of the story, but the one version I heard was that that their entourage started shooting back.
Basically, yes.
Okay. Does anyone from the death row side return fire?
Yes.
Okay. Can you say what that was?
Yo, Vlad better than the police. Vlad got the head of security from death row, bro. Reggie Wright.
Yeah, he's no longer with us. His name was Buntry. One of Suge's right-hand guy, our good friend, Alton McDonald. He chased the car down. He also received one gunshot to his vehicle. His car was shot. He had a black Toyota Supra. And him and another guy returned shots at that car.
Yeah, they saying they left their guns at home, though. They started shooting back. Then some chicks was in the sea breeze, started following a white sea breeze, red top sea breeze.
Why were the girls following you guys?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's crazy.
But I guess their window got shot out.
Front windshield, yeah. Yeah.
And they stopped following you at that point.
Exactly.
I've talked to a couple.
Yo, this nigga, you could know he was in a car. He's telling detail. Yeah, front windshield.
People that were there about the situation, and from what they told me was that, you know, you guys came up, you know, the car that you were in came up behind Tupac's car. You guys didn't, the cars were not facing each other.
No, they weren't facing each other.
They were not facing each other.
Gutter lane.
You guys got up parallel to them, behind them. And, you know, when you look
side
at
by side.
Side by side. So how would you even see?
Damn.
No, I wouldn't pour out a little liquor for us.
Actually suggested that y'all pour out a little bit of liquor for Tupac.
No. No, I wouldn't pour out a little liquor for us. Pour it down our throat.
I'm going to read for the book.
Okay.
We made it back to the hotel. We popped our bottles and partied like it was any other night. Of course, someone suggested that we pour out a little for Tupac, which we did, and smoked our weed like we had planned to in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I just made the book get excited on me. We ain't pouring out no liquor for him.
You guys didn't pour out any liquor for Tupac?
I just, you know, yeah, that was a suggestion, but I ain't pouring out no liquor for him. That was a suggestion of one of the homies, yeah.
Okay. So, you guys leave Vegas, what, the next day?
Yeah. Left the next day, that Monday.
Well, you said that you guys went and stashed the gun, I guess, on one of the wheels in the Cadillac, but when you came back, the gun was gone.
Yeah.
You guys drove back in that white Cadillac.
Yo, Chris from Rumble, man. Yo, by the way, that's our CEO over there, big CEO at Rumble. Thank you for the $100 donation, my boy. If you guys don't know, that's our guy who's been like so supportive of, you know, our streaming plight. The guy who I did the deal with for Rumble, the CEO of Rumble, he sent in $100.
You fast pass all this stuff.
Okay, got it. And then you guys went and got the Cadillac repainted, I guess?
Yeah, you got it painted white, turned it back in.
Okay, and it was a rental?
Yeah.
And you said, you know,
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a beat with you. This dude done gave up so much information. I'm wondering how I thought it was a lie, because I'm like, no way he wasn't charged. Listen to this too. This would freak me out about everything he was saying. Listen to this.
Not Wingstop, but
hopping back from Vegas, you guys met up with Zip in L.A.
At Wingstop.
At Wingstop.
Yeah. Not Wingstop, but Hot Wings. L.A. Hot Wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess you said that Puffy called and said, was that us? And you didn't say
I was gonna say Wingstop wasn't even around back then.
nothing.
I didn't say nothing. Yeah, you're right.
There's also, you go into the book, that apparently there was supposed to be $1 million.
Did y'all hear that? They said after Tupac died, Diddy calls and says, yo, is that us?
That Zip was supposed to bring back, but he ended up keeping the money and buying a nightclub with it.
That's what the FBI said.
The FBI said that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys never got any money.
Never.
For anything.
Nothing. Not even a pair of Sean John drawers. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. It seemed like Puff do that though. He seemed like every time some bad shit go around here, he It looked like it's some shit on the grass. You don't step around that shit. You get away from that bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you talked about how you made a crucial mistake by having a big meeting in the neighborhood.
Yeah, it wasn't in the neighborhood.
Now, this is crazy. Okay, so just to fast track, and by the way, thank you, Vlad, for all those videos. KEEFE D got his house raided, right? First of all, I'm gonna go to this afterwards, but let me see if I can find the video. Raid Tupac. Look, here we go.
News exclusive in the Tupac murder investigation. New police video shows the moment a SWAT team raided a home near Las Vegas, just miles from where the rapper was gunned down almost 27 years ago. Kana Whitworth has the details. Good morning to you, Kana.
Eva, good morning. This video is almost 13 hours long, and it shows the perspective of officers as they raided the home of Dwayne Davis, also known as KEEFE D. In the video, you can see him and a woman walking down the driveway as the investigation into Tupac's murder has reignited. This morning, ABC News obtaining exclusive video of the moment a Las Vegas SWAT team descended on the home of Dwayne Davis, known as KEEFE D, in relation to the...
This is so dumb to me, though. Like, what do they expect to find?
For a long time. He was close with my mentor, FL, who had been murdered a few years prior, and somebody that I trusted. Hey, KEEFE, you have a minute to talk? Yeah, what's up? You have a major problem going down. I need to talk to you. Come have dinner with me at Benihana's. All right, cool. We met at the Benihana in Beverly Hills on La Cienega Boulevard. Once we placed our orders, he said, the FBI wants to talk to you. What? Yeah, the FBI wants to talk to you. You have a serious problem. They got you. I cut them off. You tell them to go fuck themselves. KEEFE, they just want to talk to you. Just the mention of the name FBI got me agitated. I raised my voice. Man, I don't want to talk to them, so fuck them. The people at the tables next to us started to give us worried looks, but I didn't give a fuck. The FBI must have given Wayne some code words to use if I became upset, because he paused, took a deep breath, leaned in closer and asked softly, do you have a cousin named Diane in Texas that you've been sending PCP to? No, man, that's some bullshit. But deep down, I knew it was right, and there was no way he could have known that. Tell them I don't want to talk. This conversation is over. While the conversation was over, at least the part where we discussed speaking with the FBI, the rest of the night, I couldn't stop thinking about what the FBI wanted to talk to me about. How the fuck did they know about my cousin Diane in Texas? The federal task force had been trying all kinds of stunts to get me to talk. A few months prior, they had set up a fake office at Universal Studios and had a movie executive call me. He wanted to talk because they were making a movie about Tupac and Biggie. I went down there and the guy said, I'm going to give you $500,000 if you help us as a consultant. That sounded like some police shit to me. So I called Wayne Higgins and he accompanied me to the follow-up meeting. While the guy was talking, Wayne interrupted what the dude was saying and asked the motherfucker, who are you in bed with? That choked the guy up. So I knew something was wrong. I never went back down there after that. But the feds knew from the movie shit that Wayne and I were friends. So I guess they called him to try to get me to talk with them. I was like, hell no. Around 4:30 a.m. the morning after having dinner with Mr. Higgins, as my wife was getting ready to leave for work, she raised the garage, and there they were, the FBI. Tell KEEFE D to come down. We want to talk to him. She tried to lie and said, KEEFE D's not home. Paula, we just saw him take out the trash. We'll tear this house up, embarrass everybody, and put all of you on the streets right now. We want to talk to him. We're not here to arrest him. Paula came up and got me. When I came down into the garage, they made sure that I saw them removing the tracking devices off of all of my family members' cars. There were 2 white agents, Greg Kading and another agent named Jeff, and a black agent named D. But you better believe they had their goon squad nearby that would tear my shit up if I decided to act the fool. All I had to do was say, go fuck yourself. Do what you got to do, you son of a bitches, and the goon squad would have been called. The 3 agents came into the garage, so I pulled out a few folding chairs, closed the garage, and we sat there and talked like men. They began. We just want to talk to you. After a few minutes, the timer caused the lights in the garage to go off, and it was pitch black inside. That shit scared them to death. They said they wanted to talk, so I let them say what they had to say. You are running a criminal enterprise with all of your family. Then they started naming some of my family members who were involved. They told me that one of my cousins was the best at cooking up cocaine in the United States. What they were saying was mostly accurate, but my job was to listen to what they had to say. We have numerous cases against you that will lead to a life sentence. You're 46 years old and you're going to die in jail. Then they said, if you're planning to hire Edie Fall, we're going to arrest you right now. You can't hire Edie Fall. They knew I fucked with Edie because every time I would get a call, I would sick Edie Fall on them. Call him, Edie. That would back them up off of me because Edie is the king of getting people off on murder raps. You're going to go home messing with Edie. That's why law enforcement hated him. When Edie would come to visit me at the MDC, they'd be like, man, how you know him? I understood why they had that no Edie clause in the deal. Then the FBI agent Jeff pointed in the direction of the house across the street from mine and said, we've had that house right across the street from you the whole time. For real? Yeah. I owned a big house in the hills of Corona, so they had to spend a pretty penny to take over that house. They explained that they had a 146-man task force that had been following us around for the past 2 to 3 years. KEEFE D, we got your ass. All of your friends have turned on you. Then they started naming the people who were going down with me if I didn't cooperate with them. Boss Man, my Mexican plug out in the valley, they named them all. We got all y'all. Then D, the black agent, said, KEEFE, we have some more stuff on you. It's going to break your heart, dude. We also have you on numerous murders. There was an uncomfortable pause, and I responded, I ain't killed nobody. Nonchalantly, D said, we know. The cold-ass, matter-of-fact response put a chill down my spine. D's response had me thinking, who had they been talking to? On the way out of the garage, the agent Jeff was speaking to me, and he handed me his card. Greg Kading saw and heard me talking with Jeff. So when Kading got me alone, he said, if you call them, all deals are off. Kading and D were detectives with the Los Angeles Police Department, who were deputized as federal agents for that investigation as part of the task force. Jeff actually worked for the FBI. I guess Greg Kading didn't want me speaking to Jeff because he wanted everything to go through him so that he could become known as a super cop who solved the Tupac and Biggie murders. Before they left, their last comment was, you need to come downtown to our office before 5:00 p.m. to speak with us. My wife ended up not going to work that day, and I spent the next few hours telling my wife and kids to go fuck themselves because they were all encouraging me to go downtown to their offices and talk to them. I was adamant. I'm not doing that bullshit. I wasn't raised like that. I was going crazy. Fuck them. Junior, my oldest daughter, had tears in her eyes as she said, Dad, you've missed half of my life. I don't need you missing my kids' lives. At that point, I had spent close to 15 years of my life locked up behind bars. They don't give out chances like this. They're giving you a chance, Dad, and they don't usually do this. I was heated. Go fuck yourself. They were all crying. Even my son-in-law, that snake-ass bitch Menace. He was in there crying because he was living with us at the time and was going to get 10 years too. My oldest daughter was like, Daddy, you're tripping. It was me against the whole family. I guess I'm the only one that ain't no punk. Y'all a bunch of bitches letting these people scare the shit out of you. You're gonna get a life sentence. Motherfucker, you can't get no life sentence for a kilo of coke and a gallon of water. The most I could get is 10 years. You've been to the feds before. That's an automatic double. I refuted that point. I pled guilty in the first court. I knew my shit. The only thing that kept me from telling the feds, I don't roll over like that, go fuck yourselves, take me to jail, was the comment D made when he said, we know. That was a cold comeback. I just needed one person to side with me and back me up. I was confident my youngest daughter, who wasn't home at the time, was going to be that person. She and I were tight, and when she came back, I just knew, because she was a little gangster like me, she was going to say, "It's all right, Dad, ride it out, fuck him." Instead, when she got home and heard what was going on, she said, "Nah, Dad, tell them. Tell them what they want to know. We need you here." It was baby girl's input that was the deciding vote for me. I picked up the phone to make the most challenging call of my life. Betrayal. Even as the phone rang, I was having second thoughts. Ring. What if they're bluffing? Ring. You weren't raised like this. Ring. Luckily, he picked up the phone, or I might have talked myself out of the shit. "Attorney Wayne Higgins, how may I help you?" "Yo, Wayne, this is KEEFE." "Hey, what's up, KEEFE?" "Man, listen. If you go down to speak with them folks with me, I'll go." "All right, let me make some calls and set it up." Wayne called me back after a few minutes and told me the meeting was set. This was the day before Thanksgiving. He and I made arrangements to meet downtown at their offices. When we walked into the room, they were already prepared with their mental games. They had pictures of 4 snitches from our crew on the fucking board. Uchi, C-Ray, The Reaper, and Dirt Rock. I pretended like I didn't see the pictures and said, "Show me what you got." They pulled down a video projector screen and showed a few minutes of footage of 9 people leaving my house. The footage started off showing my son and my son's best friend, who was living with us at the time, bringing some men's land bags into the house. They made it look like my son and his friend brought me some kilos in the men's land bags, but they didn't. That part they had wrong. My son and his friend were coming to show me the school clothes they had bought. I happened to use the same men's land bags for the people that came to purchase kilos from me later that day, so it did look like my son brought the kilos to me. The room was quiet as we looked at the footage. Then one of them said, "You had a hell of a day this day," which was true. I happened to sell 35 kilos that day. Then they showed footage of all the people that left from my house that day with those men's land bags, as well as footage of each one of them getting pulled over after they left my house. Not one of them motherfuckers said, "KEEFE D, they're on your ass. They stopped me when we left your spot." I'm talking about some of my closest friends, and not one of them said a word. One of the agents said, "The dope game is over, KEEFE D. Did any of these dudes tell you that they got pulled over that day?" I just stared at the screen and remained quiet because the honest answer to the question was too painful for me to face. The agent continued, "These dudes are weak. It's not the same anymore." I couldn't disagree. I trusted those dudes, and I shouldn't have. The world and the dope game had changed. These new guys in the game wear tight pants like bitches. Even in the rap game, niggas wear skinny jeans, girl blouses, colored hair. That's some bullshit. For more than 15 years, the feds have been on my ass about those 2 hip-hop murders. Even when I was locked up for 5.5 years, they wouldn't leave me alone. During the meeting, the feds told me that they had 18 people who had gone to the grand jury to testify against my ass. It's mind-boggling to me because I didn't even have 18 people close to me like that. It meant my homies, even some of my kinfolks, would have gone down there on my ass. As I was sitting there, my mind started flashing back to some of the niggas whose pictures were up on that board, and a few that weren't. It all started to come together and make sense.
Nonetheless, Terry just unloaded on him, said Martinez. I could see him getting angrier and angrier. I heard your fucking track, Dre said, in Terry's recollection. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, Mr. Ultimate Breaks and Beats, she yelled back, referencing a popular series of vinyl albums containing sample-ready breakbeats. One more fucking word, he added, a threat she ignored. And he punched me in the eye, she said. And when I didn't go down, he punched me in the mouth. He punched her hard, really hard.
For more of these fascinating stories and true crimes, subscribe to Charles Arnis World. Thanks for watching.
Want to see all of Los Angeles in one day and get some cool professional photos all at the same time? Check out the LA Experience. You will have your own personal driver / professional photographer who will pick you up from your location and take you from downtown LA to Hollywood, to Beverly Hills, to West Hollywood, Santa Monica, Venice Beach, and then back to your original location. All while taking professional Hollywood-style photos of you and your party. The LA Experience is a private tour for up to 4 people in our clean, compact SUVs. The LA Experience private tour
For
is
just
only $199
$400 for 4
people.
hours.
Price includes tour, professional photos, as well as complimentary snacks. Book your private tour now. Spots are filling up fast, so contact us now to book.
Also be sure to check out the dopiest YouTube channel in the world, Charles Arness World.